Hi, I'm Dr. Kiki, and this is the Science Word. Who are we really? Is science going to give us huge insights into how we lead our lives? If this news about human nature is anything to go by, we could be in trouble. God help us. Finding that variation in regions of the X chromosome was higher than in similar regions from the 22 non-sex-related chromosomes, researchers suggest that the natural state for our sexual behavior is polygyny. That's right, there might be a reason that people cheat. It might be in our evolutionary makeup. However, even though it was good for our ancestors to live in social groups in which men took several wives, it might not be appropriate for modern society. At some point, society decreed that 1 + 1 is the way it should be. Perhaps it has to do with the availability of women and violence in men. It turns out that the Vikings were incited into their violent meanderings because they didn't have enough women around. So as long as women and men are in approximately equal numbers, and we're not living in tribal groups in which a small number of men have all the power, we should probably stick with the one partner for each kind of societal model. However, thinking about the Vikings does make me wonder what's going to happen to China if they don't fix their sex ratio. Moving on to the workplace. If you've ever wondered how well people's email communications reflect the truth, pay close attention. According to a study involving MBA students, people are more willing to be deceptive in an email than when a note is written by hand. The students lied in 92% of the emails versus 64% of the pen and paper communications. However, the better a student knew someone, the less likely they were to lie. Then again, the study did only include MBA students, and maybe MBAs are just more likely to lie. People spend lots of time in their cars going to and from the workplace, and manufacturers have been spending a lot of time and energy trying to create quieter and quieter cars for a more comfortable ride. But what does that mean for the way that we drive our cars? A study in the journal Perception suggests that the lack of road noise impairs our ability to judge just how fast we're driving. According to the lead researcher, when there was less road noise, people in the study actually thought they were driving 5 kilometers per hour slower than they were. I guess noise equals speed in the human brain. This has big implications as more and more people start driving electric cars, which often are nearly silent. Should we expect traffic to get faster as road and car noise decrease and engine power increases? That's one for the highway patrol to ponder. Oh, and if you're trying to figure out how to instill good behavior in your youngster, consider rewarding them for good behavior. It turns out that in kids aged 8 to 9 years old, positive feedback activates brain areas that are involved in cognitive control. Whereas in kids aged 12 and up, they respond more to negative feedback. The switch might allow kids to start learning more from their mistakes. Learning strategies change as kids grow up, and those behavioral changes might be matched by changes in the brain. Not that it's an excuse or anything, but it might explain why some adults never learn from their mistakes. Maybe their brains never figured out how. I'm Dr. Kiki, and this has been the Science Word. Oh, science, science, oh, science.